Cancer, collectively, we as a whole, and I mean the world, is dealing with some relationship karma, okay? This is due to Venus's crossing the South Node in the sign of Libra, the sign of balance and relationships, partnerships, right? So if you want to know what this means for you and your relationship, Cancer, make sure you stay tuned, all right? Welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am �she, Thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. Everything that you may want to know is going to be down in the description box below. If you're interested in a personal reading, all that good juicy stuff in the description box below, you guys, okay? Okay, but Cancer, something is just no longer working for you in one or multiple of your relationships / partnerships, okay? So don't get caught up on just love. This could, be resonating in your partnerships, okay? The way that you relate to people, and that's what's being exacerbated right now, all right? Something has to end. It has to come to an end. It has to be released, all right? And we're going to look at what that is for you, okay? So whether you're single, or you're in a relationship, a situationship, an entanglement, whatever's going on, there's going to be a message here for you. So let's just get into it, shall we, Cancer? We're going to look. I am going to pull some energy around. I'm going to try to timestamp this reading if you want to skip around if you feel like you don't resonate with a person or a partner, because I am going to kind of pick up on some try to pick up on the energy around the person you could be connected with. This could be past too, so I invite you to watch the whole reading, for your message. You just never know, okay? Spirit can drop a gem and you just never know, all right? So, but let's get into it. I want to see Cancer currently. Show me Cancer currently in regards to their relationships, partnerships. Show me Cancer, Spirit. Show me Cancer. No matter where you have Cancer in your chart, the readings on this channel can resonate for you. That karmic relationship tried to come out, y'all. So yeah, I'm telling you, you are right now. I feel like you could definitely be you're dealing with some karma in a relationship, whether you're physically with somebody, whether you're separated, whether you're whatever partnerships you're in right now, you could be dealing with some karma, okay? And this means, dealing with something. Our relationships usually, the things that go wrong or the things that come up in our relationships, they aren't necessarily have much to do with that relationship. It stems back all the way to our childhood, how we grew up and all that good stuff. So yeah, show me Cancer, Spirit. In regards to their partnership, show me Cancer. Where is Cancer energetically, Spirit? Okay. So we got photograph that's showing up. The chaser. Cancer, I feel like what's funny though, and so I'm not, if this ain't resonating for you, I ain't saying it's you, but I do feel like someone's in some type of, and that's kind of Cancer, nostalgia. You could be looking back at old photographs. Something could have come up where, it's giving Facebook memory, where you could have seen something where you saw a past. That's why I said this reading is gonna, I feel like, resonate for you whether you're with someone right now or not, because this could definitely be a past person. Yeah. I feel like there's this energy of you thinking about the past, or the past is relevant in some way to where there's something to learn. And Cancer, you could have been in codependent relationships. You could have been in situations where you were always doing the chasing. It's like you were always doing more of the work. And some of that could have stemmed from fear of abandonment, okay? Yeah, I do feel like there's some energy of you feel, maybe someone even feels like giving up on love a little bit, because I feel like you might be in a rough spot no matter where you are. It's just kind of like you may be kind of thinking back to happier times or when things were more simple. Let's see. Show me Cancer's person. Show me Cancer's person. But you may already kind of be in this energy, in this place of, if the past hasn't made itself relevant, like you thinking about the past is no coincidence, okay? Even if you don't talk to this person, whatever, it's like they may have popped up in your head or some type of way they've become relevant again, because there's something and you may have to find that pattern. You know, if a certain relationship or a certain person is on your mind, you want to examine that relationship to see what experience you had and what lesson you need to learn to move into a healthy relationship or your next relationship. Show me Cancer's person. What's going on with Cancer's person currently, Spirit? So we got, ooh, Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. So yeah, I do feel like Cancer, yeah, Cancer, I feel like this is, you're about to meet up with your soulmate, some of you. So I'm going to tell you this, Cancer, if you are currently like in a connection with someone and something is like falling apart, like, I'm going to say let it, because there's definitely new energy for you. I feel like it's a fake kind of energy. Cupid's arrow, it says, have faith that love is coming, okay? See, yeah, it gives me the vibe that you're like looking back on when you used to be in love, maybe, or, you know, when you just felt more positively about love. You know, you could have had experiences now where it's just like, yeah, there's something that you're holding on to or that you're dealing with that's preventing Cupid's arrow from hitting you, okay? And so this can be in your current relationship too. If you're, you know, maybe stagnant or find yourself reminiscing on past times, have faith that it can change. Like, you're not stuck in this situation, but there does feel like there's going to be some type of surprise or chance meeting, because you and another soul are connected for sure. And it's like your souls are linking up. Let's see, what's the situation here between Cancer and their person? All right, the camera tried to pop out. I feel like too, yeah, okay, someone's about to let you know that they like you, that they are wanting to come in and let you know. I definitely feel like Cupid's arrow is trying to hit you, Cancer. And so that's why, yeah, we're going to ask straight up. I'm going to switch the deck up and ask what's currently not working in your relationship, or what in the past is relevant that we need to talk about. It's almost like with girl talk here. It's like, you know how you can, and guys, if you can't relate to the girl talk, but it's like, you know, I just read this energy as kind of talking about your relationship stuff to your girlfriends, right? And kind of getting some stuff out. When you get other people's experiences and perspectives, it can kind of prompt some things within you to kind of look at within your relationships or how you relate to people. But also too, this is somebody's friend hooking them up. This is what I feel like the surprise is. Like, you could even be Cancer right now, like reminiscent on when you were having fun and maybe even hanging with this friend, like when you used to feel like you could live in the moment and just having a good time. I feel like, yeah, you're thinking about sunnier days. This feels like a beach too, like a beach energy. So it just feels like, you know, you're thinking about being in your element in this photograph. But and you know, you could be happily single, but I do feel like there's gonna be someone's gonna call you. I feel like there's gonna be some communication, and Spirit is saying, like, subtly say yes to this, because I do feel like some of you are gonna meet up with your soulmate, or you're you know, if you're already connected with your soulmate, they could be wanting to surprise you in some type of way to let you know, like to show you how much they like you, how much they love you. But yeah, it's like the romance is blossoming right now. Somebody wants to date you, Cancer. And so yeah, That's all we're gonna have a good girl talk and see what may be holding us back from love, because yeah, it's time for us to ascend. And I feel like there's already been work done, Cancer. Okay, you've recognized some of the obstacles that were kind of in the way of you connecting with the soulmate or getting ready to be in a connection, but I do feel like it's time now for a new phase. And so be careful too about kind of reminiscing about the past or being in this nostalgia energy, because you don't want old things, you want new things. So kind of be in this space like anticipating like you made this order for your soulmate or whatever, right? And anticipating that they're about to show up in some type of surprising way. What's the near future of this connection, Spirit? Let's see. What's the near future of this connection? So here's the camera showing up. So reminiscing, learning from the past. So yeah, this could be even, I don't know why I just heard that, love bombing. For some of you, this past person may come back around and like stir up feelings. Especially with the retrograde coming too. We're already in the pre-shadow period, I feel. Some type of memory is, you may have already kind of separated from this person or broken up. But there's a pattern that you repeat in relationships that has to stop. And I feel like too, if you are like wanting to date or like put yourself out there, if you are wanting Cupid's arrow to hit you, like you have to have faith and kind of come out of the past. All right, like learn from your past. This is what I feel like this energy is saying, you know, being in the future, as you've learned from your past. So you've identified that pattern and you're making different choices moving forward in a relationship. So yeah, but there was some type of separation. Some of you separated with your soulmate. It's like y'all and karmically you all may have had to separate to kind of go through a certain experience to be able to come together in a different and better way. I feel that for somebody. But let's clarify. Yeah, because new beginnings, coffin, it's giving new life. But yeah, Cancer, you could be dealing with someone that's like love bombing you though. I do feel that. And if that's not working for you, like if that's if you resonate where you feel like you're being love bombed, it's not bothering you for no reason. It's bothering you to move out of this situation, so that it's like, you know, get the right aim. You want to be in the aim for Cupid's arrow. Clarify Cancer's energy, this photograph. We got blowing kiss. So I do feel like, yeah, and see, Cancer, you're the runner. It's like you're the runner and the chaser. You want unconditional love, and I feel like that's what you're honestly kind of, or you're wanting that fairness in love. You're wanting what you give in love. That's all you're wanting. I feel like that's what you're kind of focusing on. And maybe, you know, you need to look to your patterns in giving and receiving in relationships, you know. Are you an overgiver? You know, are you a receiver, an over receiver? You know, however, because I feel like some of you too could have ran from a situation. Some of you could be running from love. There's like a pattern. There's a self-sabotaging pattern that's making you run from love. There's some like intensity within, some turmoil within, and Spirit wants you to fix this now, because like someone could definitely be coming in letting you know like they like you, they want to date you, they want to connect with you, and this person could definitely very much be your life partner, your soulmate. Clarify Cancer's person's energy here. And I feel like, too, you need to flirt back when Cupid's arrow hits you. I'm seeing that romance angel card, flirt. Clarify Cupid's arrow for Cancer. Yeah, that addiction card tried to come out. Some of you are definitely dealing with someone that, like, love bombs you. Okay, yeah, some of you are dealing with a narcissist, okay? Love bombing. Like I said, they could definitely, the situation could be one-sided. You could have already separated from them, and you're like, still mourning it. You could be kind of sad or bitter towards love, kind of jaded towards love. But I do feel like this person too, if that's resonating for you, where you are in current separation with this person, they're thinking about you, and they could be about to come in and love bomb you, okay? But for some of you, I feel like this person is a soulmate, okay? This is a life partner. So it's like this person from the past could be coming in that you separated from only temporarily to... There's some type of lesson or pattern that you need to fully be aware of and recognize, so that when this soulmate connection comes to you, which it feels very close, like you're, okay, it's almost giving like you may have even been in this person with a picture before. Like you may not be looking at them like that or see them like that yet, but you've already met this person possibly. For sure. And if you haven't met them in this like lifetime, y'all definitely had a lifetime together before where you met. So it's like when you all meet, it feels like you've known each other. But yeah, it does feel like there's some like ghost energy trying to peek its way through. Clarify, I like you. I like you. Do you like me? Check yes or no. That's what it's giving. And I feel like Cancer, you're gonna say yes. Yeah, okay. So somebody's watching you. Somebody is watching you, Cancer, and they're like, yeah. And I feel like, honestly, you are the one in the photograph too. It's like you're showing up as the photograph, so the person is watching you. But I feel like, you know, because it's sunglasses, and you know how somebody wears sunglasses, it's like you can't see their eyes. You may not be, and see, they're covered here. You may not be privy to who this person is, or like even seeing them like that yet. Because I feel like they're kind of they could be definitely watching your pictures online or something. Yeah, someone likes what they see is Cancer, okay? And they're ready to take a chance. They're ready to risk it all on you, Cancer. And that's why it's like, but this is, I feel like this definitely, yeah, is an insane kind of chemistry when you connect with this person. Like, you're going to know the spark is going to be there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this story could kind of run congruent for you. Like, there's someone from the past or something about a past person that you connected with becoming relevant in these next couple of days. Maybe already has, okay? But in these next couple of days, you know, they could be on some foolishness. It's spin the block season, talking about they miss you, all right? That could definitely be the energy. But then I feel like that's really just a lesson for someone, okay? For some of you, this is a second chance. And I feel like, you know, the separation may have done you all some good because there was some evolving, and now you're able to come back and like make new memories. It's like y'all had one story before, and now you can make a new story. It's giving, okay, I'm getting a lot of energy around this. So yeah, I told you collectively, like everybody going through relationship karma, okay? So just bear with the messages as they're coming out. But I was telling y'all something. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's giving like you may have been married to this person before, and like y'all have wedding pictures. You may have even divorced already, but y'all have like wedding pictures, and you're sitting back reminiscing over them or looking at them. It's like somehow you may have come across that, or you may have like ran into your wedding dress or something. Somebody brought up the wedding or brought up this person. Somehow, some way, this past energy is going to become relevant. And don't get upset about it, like, and don't cuss me out down in my comments. I'm telling you, it's becoming irrelevant because there's something that you have to learn from that situation. And I'll ask directly to see if we can get some deeper clarity. But let me clarify camera here first. For Cancer. That was a lot. So we got the Chaser. The runner tried to come out. So yeah, I do feel like for some of you, the fear of abandonment, codependency could be the issue here that you're having to like learn from the past from, or like make new choices around that. Yeah, some of you are about to meet up with this person. They want to meet up. They're about to ask you to meet up and maybe even like talk it out or something. I feel a date, okay? And if you're with this person right now, it's like your person may wake up to the fact that, you know, things are off in your relationship, and, you know, there's a little date night that kind of, you know, brings you back together or whatever. It does feel like there's just really a reawakening. So if you are still currently with your person, you know, and y'all are staying together, you know, however it resonates for you, it's not the same relationship, okay? It's not going to be the same relationship. It is, and there may have been a tragic ending to the relationship before. That's why I say it's like y'all are going to get to do or like have another love story. Like someone's going to get an opportunity. Well, really everybody's going to get another love story, but the way that it works for you in your personal life, yeah, it may look a little different. And y'all, yeah, I just caught, look, 1111. So this is your soulmate. This is your twin flame. If you're catching 1111, that's confirmation that I feel like, yeah, this person watching you too. So let me just ask straight up though, what's currently not working in Cancer's partnerships, relationships? What's currently not working in Cancer's partnerships and relationships, Spirit? So detach. There may be someone, okay, look, they're interrupting your normal flow, and I feel like flowing into your destiny, okay? Detach. And these are major arcana cards, so that's why I'm saying you're definitely dealing with relationship karma here. This is a major life event, okay? So someone, you are ending the connection with someone, and it, look, the number 11 card. So, and I just caught 1111. So, and some of you may be getting the confirmation that it's time to let it go. You know how they say, like release it, and if it comes back, that's how you know. If you release it and it comes back, definitely for sure, I feel like this person is your soulmate. You know, and there's like new birth around the connection, okay? But you have had to detach or separate. Some of you need to detach or separate from your past experiences. Like, for real, the turn over a new leaf. Because you see, it's like bare, it's winter. It's giving, you know, like cold outside. So you could be kind of feeling like cold and rejected or lonely or whatever. But I feel like you have to detach from that mindset too. So, and this is the Libra energy, Libra card, justice. So, Wheel of Fortune there at the bottom of the deck. That's why I'm saying I do feel like this is almost like spontaneous, but definitely very fated, that you're about to connect with someone, like your soulmate here. What does Cancer need to detach from? What does Cancer need to release in their relationships, partnerships? Your darkest fears. Yeah, it's like you're holding on. You could be thinking that the absolute worst is going to happen in a relationship. It's like, and you can't go into a situation expect like, I know, Cancer, you've been hurt. I know. Okay, and I know you've been through something. There's some trauma that definitely may have to be addressed, that could stem all the way back to childhood. But this is definitely the Nine of Swords. It's like mental conflict around it, around partnerships or wanting love. And I feel like, too, you need to have, like, you want to have clarity on what it is that you want. But you're allowing, see, look, 911, all right? It's an emergency. But I feel like you're allowing your darkest fears to hold you back. You have to detach from those fears and allow Cupid to, it's like you see Cupid with the arrow ready to like hit you with it, but you're scared. It's like you're running from it. Like you're running. That's why, yeah, the runner card tried to come out, but this chaser is showing up because I feel like, yeah, too, you may have a fear of abandonment. So some of you may be like holding on to a past situation that's not really doing you anything. You need to give it the axe. You need to break up. You need to separate, but you out of this fear of abandonment, you're making the choice to stay. There's some codependency, but you need to detach. And it's like, definitely, if you're not with this person, you're still attached to their energy in some type of way. Reminiscing. What is Cancer's darkest fears? Clarify this Nine of Swords. Or crown chakra. I'm telling you, all up in your mind. Look, your angels, your spirit team, everyone is just telling you, look, just breathe, Cancer, it's gonna be okay. Just relax, okay? But that mind is going like in overdrive and overtime. I feel like too, when things come to your mind, don't take it as just coincidence. I feel like certain things, like I said, if a person from your past come to your mind, it's not just because, okay? It's not just because, but your mental is what's holding you back from the love that you desire, from the unconditional love, for the there's trust issues. And I feel like you've isolated yourself, Cancer, and it's time to heal. That's what's showing up here too. Like, break the chains, those chains of the trust issues or whatever. That's what's holding you back. It's like you're this is giving like that trust fall too. You know how people like lean back and just trust you to catch them? It's almost, this is how you're gonna have to treat love coming your way, no matter if it's with a brand new person or a person that you're with. It's like you're just gonna have to kind of fall into it. This is the Fool card too, so new beginnings, kind of like innocence and love too. So yeah, there's some things, those darkest fears, it's like you're gonna have to be innocent, like you've never been through them or something, and I'm not saying forget what you've been through, but it's really just a lesson. Stop isolating yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself. There's some deep-seated fear of abandonment. I don't know if that goes back to like a mother situation or a father. It could even be a sibling, but things affect us. Especially when we're younger, and we may not have realized the effect that it has had up until now, okay? But, okay, yeah. Hold on. No, I want to know about, look, opportunity beckons. Four cups here. So it's like you may definitely kind of be in this kind of discontent place with where your relationships, your partnerships are right now, especially after we just had that full moon. But I feel like there's revelations around that, okay? This infinity behind you, it's like something is right behind you. You don't recognize it because, you're caught up in your deepest fears instead of just falling back and trusting, and falling into the infinity. But I feel like, look, you deserve love, well deserved. And I feel like you're about to be rewarded with love. Okay, but who is this watching Cancer? What do we need to know about this person that's watching Cancer? Who is this that's watching Cancer, Spirit? Why are they watching Cancer? Who is watching Cancer? Page of Swords. So definitely it is giving that vibe of like somebody looking in. They could even be like trying to get information on you. I feel like this could be someone that like I said, for sure that you already know or whatever, because a friend, like they could be like looking into information on you through a friend or someone else. With it being the Swords, it could definitely be online too. Like, I am gonna say this. I don't mean to like alarm you, but if you feel, I'm gonna say this, if you feel like you have someone like a peeping Tom or like a stalker or like someone that's like watching you, this may be confirmation. You may want to, there may be some energy that you need to detach from that's like too pressed, okay? They're still watching you, and that's why they're stealing your energy in your space, because they are like pressed, okay? They're trying to get information, knowledge about you. But I do feel like this could still be in a positive way, like, but if you are already feeling that, Cancer, like if you've already kind of felt that, or if you dealt with a past person where that was an issue, you know, maybe they always popped up somewhere, or, you know, that kind of thing, yeah. Confirmation here. And so there may need to be some, I don't know why cord cutting almost came out my mouth. That's not really my ministry, but that's what came. So I don't know, maybe that's some confirmation for someone who is watching Cancer. This could be an air sign too. Who is watching Cancer? Yeah, they're definitely looking for insight. And I'm feeling like, look, they're going to get, it's like they get what they need. They get the clarity. And they're definitely, it's like your friend definitely has a hand in this, okay? So it's like they get the clarity or information that they need, and then they're about to make a move, a quick one, a fast one, okay? And this is definitely, I feel like we're seeing definitely the air energy, air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that showed up. We had the Nine of Swords that showed up too. So sword energy, but a lot of major arcana. So like I said, Cancer, this is a major transit. Interesting. Okay, so I've never noticed that. This person, there's a person, like this person is gonna act as a mirror for you. And that's how, I think I even said that in a past relationship, like relationships are supposed to act as mirrors for you. But where you may have been dealing with a narcissist or someone that was self-absorbed, like this person, that's how you're gonna be able to know, okay? But I do feel like someone wants to like ask you out on a date. Like they come in, they move in, and they move in quick. This could have been a person that's even been in your space, in your energy or whatever. They could have even been in your home, but it's like they've been like maybe cold or distant. It's like now things are heating up, and it's like they're moving in. They moving in and trying to communicate something. Cause yeah, definitely the air communication. I think I'm just gonna pull a final message. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause yeah, Cancer, I feel like you pretty much got at the bottom of the deck here, number 22. So 1111, 2222. There's more going on than meets the eye. You need to get down to the heart of the matter of why you are attached to the people that you're attached to. Is the attachment serving you, or are you staying there out of a place of a fear of abandonment, you know, a fear of, you know, never getting with someone again? I don't know. It's going to be individual for everyone, Cancer. But it is time for you to like pay attention to what's being exacerbated in your relationships. You may have to have a certain conversations with the people that you're connected with in your partnerships and all that. Because, you know, you have changed and evolved. So there may be things that, you know, and I even read this to us, Cancer, you being assertive about your needs. Okay? So do what you got to do, boo. Final message for Cancer. Final message for Cancer in regards to their relationships, love and relationships. Love endures. Okay, we got receive love with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love, and I feel like you need to accept the love that you're being shown too. But love endures. It says love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. I feel like this is definitely confirmation. It reminds me of the Bible verse too. But I feel like this is like if you're going through a rough patch in a connection, all hope may not be lost. I feel like the love is definitely going to endure. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody, it's like you may be going out on a date where they play like music around y'all. You know, if you go to like a restaurant where somebody playing the violin or something, that may happen. But it's like whatever your love life is going through or has been through, it endures. Like your love endures too. You still have love to give. It would be a shame that somebody missed out on all that love because Cancer is, you know, wanting to be shy, reserved, keep their, you know, have trust issues or whatever. But I'm going to read the additional message and then let y'all go, okay? No matter what is going on, love can endure all things. Take positive steps to help create the change that is necessary to get you through this, all right? Release your fear and recognize that this love will last. Take a step back so you are better able to remember this truth. Love lasts, okay? When differences arise, it is important to accept the person you are with has their own perspective, okay? Learn to compromise, Cancer. Avoid taking a hard stand when it is not necessary. Be aware of what you want in your relationships so things can return to a state of harmony. All right. There are so many things beyond your control, but you can control how you feel. At times, it feels easier to walk away from a relationship, the runner, Cancer, okay? Especially if it feels too tedious or demanding. I almost feel a little told, but look at what you have done when faced with challenges in your relationships. Do you give in to get through the conflict, or do you take a stand? Look at your past reactions and be willing to address any behaviors or aspects of yourself that are of no benefit to you, Cancer. I knew I was supposed to pull out this deck, okay? Because let's wrap it up, okay? A young couple sit close to each other as the boat they are traveling on encounters turbulent seas. The lion at the mast of the ship represents personal power. Turbulent water symbolizes high emotions. Taking a minute to compose yourself and your thoughts benefits everyone. Are you asserting yourself in a loving manner? Make love the driving force. I always tell y'all, lead with love, okay? Return to this energy to support you through whatever is going on, okay? So wherever you are in your relationships right now, it's like, bring more love into the situation, okay? This is the opportunity right now to bring more love into the situation. But I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I really do hope that the reading resonated with someone and you found it helpful in some way. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Talk to me down in the comments. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, love you.